What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy back to you with another video. And today, first of all, I hope y'all doing good as always, man. Um, you know, hope nothing bad has happened to y'all. I only wish the best for y'all. But as y'all could tell by the title, or like I say every single time I drop one of these videos, um, yeah, man. So specifically, it's three white girls. Whoever followed me on IG, or whoever follows me on IG, y'all might have seen that I said two white girls, but it's actually three in the same day. Well, duh. But with the first one that I'm gonna give out, I'm gonna go by order. But with the first one, I wasn't gonna include her at first because it's kind of short stories, kind of like whatever. But I'll just throw it in here because, well, why not? But yeah, man, I just want to get straight to the point. But yeah, man, like I said, I hope y'all been good. But anyways, man, it's time to get straight into it. Anyways, so as usual, I was at work, long hours as always, just working there. But so I was in the back cleaning well, for those who don't know, I'm actually an auto detailer and everything. I work for this company, but um I was just in the back, working like normal as usual. But sometimes in our job it requires us to either go pick up vehicles or take customers back to either their destined body shops or house or apartment, whatever, whatever, or some location, but so it's like basically my job is like auto detailer and Uber at the same time. Pretty much. But and for those wondering, yes, we use a company's car. We don't, or a company's vehicle. We don't use our own personal, duh. But anyways, man, so I was in the back, doing my thing, washing the car or whatever. And then my coworker, which is the manager trainee, he comes back and then he tells me, hey, like, this woman needs a ride. And he's like, but he's like hella cool, bro. Like he's chill and everything, but he was like, oh, this woman right here, she's kind of like crazy. Like she'll cut your ear off. I'm like, oh my goodness, is one of those people, like usually like, they're just very mean, but surprisingly, or not even surprisingly, because I know how to like, just be calm, even though they might throw a tantrum or whatever. Like, even when they say I have like the craziest customers, I'm just like chill, just, they start saying something. I just, whatever. I just go with the flow. I never like try to, talk back or criticize whatever they're talking about. I'm just like, whatever, but, yeah, he's like, it's like this crazy white girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, it's good, bro. I don't like, well, obviously I complained. I was like, oh my, but I was like, whatever, bro. I'll just do it. He's like, all right, for sure, man. You're the best. I'm like, all right. But so anyway, so I bring the car around and then she's waiting in the front already. I'm like, okay. So she gets in, and usually some people, sit in the front or they ask like, oh, can I sit in the front or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But, sometimes they actually just sit in the back. So she decided to sit in the back. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm like, what's your destination? She said this. And before I was about to go, my actual manager comes up to me. He's like, hey, after you do this, you need to go do whatever, go somewhere else. I think it was to pick up a vehicle from another like company location, but well, the same company, but just, different location, like, from the area. But anyways, so I was like, yeah, it's all good. And so, I started being on my way about to take her back home. And she's like, dang, like they got you working, hard and everything. I'm like, yeah, it's normal, like, the usual. But I was like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, I started bringing her back and everything. And for the most part, it was quiet. Like, that's pretty much it. I was just bringing her back, but yeah, she just kind of, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of gave me like some Get Out vibes. Like, y'all know that one movie Get Out, dude. If y'all never seen that movie, watch it, bro. It's so, oh man. But anyway, she gave me those vibes, bro. And I'm just like, man, I just can't wait to like, drop her off or whatever. Anyways, man, as soon as I get here, because it was literally like a 5 minute drive, bro. So, anyways, when I'm about to drop her off, then she's like, well, I always ask, like, oh, is this the place? Or, like, just let me know. And she's like, oh, yeah, you could, like, be right here. Or, like, I ended up parking, like, in front. And then she's like, thank you, my love. I'm like, oh, nah, bro. And let me tell you, bro, where she lived at, like, dude, even though it was 5 minutes away, like, bro, it just looked creepy. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. Like I said, she gave me some Get Out vibes. But anyways, dropped her off, whatever, was on my way. Just doing what I had to do next. So that was her. Weird, just kind of creepy a little bit, but I liked her. Like, I think it was a hoodie. It looked like the Flash symbol. Like, y'all know the DC character, the Flash. It looked like his symbol, but the little lightning bolt or whatever. But other than that, bro, yeah, that's it. That was it for her. Anyways, man. So, the day goes on, whatever. It's a little bit later. I think this was after lunch. So, yeah, I believe it was after lunch. So I came back, and then, I had to do another take back for some other women. But again, I believe I was in the back, just cleaning up the car or whatever. The same manager training, or the homie, whatever you want, the homie, he comes back. He's like, bruh, like, you want to do this, like, take back and everything? I'm like, oh, yeah, like, it's all good. He's like, bruh, she's so fine. Like, this and that. Like, bro, I'm like, in my head, I'm always like, because, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, at my job, sometimes, what I'm saying, we have, baddies and everything, listen, I'm really, like, religious and everything, so, I try my best not to even, like, label women in certain ways. Just like, they're beautiful, you feel me? But, just out of respect, like, with lust and all that, bro, I try to stay away from it. But, not other people are, as strong, to overcome lust, or, just, what I'm saying? Like, really, like, be looking at a woman like that. But I'm not saying that I am, because I still struggle with it. But, how do I explain it? I just don't want to, like, sound like, weird or whatever when I'm talking about women or whatever. But yeah, man. Anyways, bro, point is, she was bad. But well, before I ended up seeing her, in my head I was like, I wonder how she looks like, because they're always like, oh man, like, she's a baddie in that. And it's like, everybody has, I guess, a different beauty standard or whatever. But anyways, man, so I'm walking up, bruh. When I seen her, bro, I was like, oh my God, bruh. Y'all know them baddies that be having, like, the Uggs? Like, the what I'm saying? I'll put a picture of it. But anyways, bro, she had that, sweatpants, just, again, a white girl. But, bro, she was actually, like, really, like, what I'm saying? Really pretty, bro. It's like, listen, I don't mind talking to girls, right? But it's like, if I'm looking rough, listen, I don't even have a haircut right now, bro. If I'm looking rough, bro, my confidence goes down, bro. But anyways, man, so, dude, also her, like, if she's really, like, pretty and everything, like, bro, I start, what I'm saying? I start blushing over here, bro. Like, I'm like, oh, man, like, bro. So anyways, yeah, so that. And like I said, bro, like, she's sitting down on her phone, so I had to walk up to them and be like, oh, hey, like, you're the one that needs to write back and everything. And she's like, oh, yeah, like, like, all smiling and look at me, bro. As soon as they look, bro, I fall, bro. I'm like, man, I don't know if I could do this, bro. Anyways, so the car's parked in front, whatever. And she gets in the back, but this time behind me. Anyways, man, I asked, like, what address, and she's like, oh, like, this body shop. Or before she even says anything, I'm like, oh, this other address, because I had to do two pickups. So basically, like, I told her, like, oh, this location. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So I start going the opposite way where I'm actually supposed to take her, and she's like, like, what's it called? She's like, is it are you going to the one in Oakland or something? Like, basically this body shop. But actually, I mentioned another body shop which wasn't hers. But regardless, I was supposed to take her, to her actual location. So that was also dumb on my part. But I was like, oh, you mean the one here in this location and everything? I'm like, and she's like, oh, yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh, my bad. It's because my manager, says something. Bro, listen, whenever, like, personally, I don't know about y'all, but if I mess up in front of a baddie, bro, or if I look, like, dumb, dude, I fold, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't know about this no more. Anyway, so I was just like, oh, my bad. So then, I ended up doing a U-turn. Or not even a U-turn, but, I ended up just going the other way and everything. And so I dropped her off. And I'm like, oh, have a good day. And she's like, oh, thank you, you too. Bro, but it's like, I should have, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, sometimes I'm like, man, I should ask, like, for their number and everything. You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. But I'm like, nah. Because it's like, like, not everything that's beautiful sometimes can be good. You feel me? But at the same time, man, like, I got so much going on, bro. I'm like, man, like, I'd be like, it'd be cool to have a girl, but at the same time, it's like, nah, bro. Like, I really got a lot going on. So I'm like, I don't have time for it, Anyways, man. So I dropped her off. Now I was on my way to pick up that last girl, which is a third white girl and everything. What's it called? So, for those wondering, like, about their age or anything, these two that I just, like, talked about, they look like they were in their early 20s. So, it's, but this third girl, she was in her 30s, early 30s. But anyways, man. So I'm on my way. I get there. Before I get there, actually, my manager trainer, the homie, he was like, hey, man, and that the last pickup you're going to do, like, this woman seems kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, like, mean and everything. I can't curse on YouTube, but y'all probably know where I'm going with this. She seems like a, and I'm like, oh, like, it's all good. Like I said, I always know how to not know, but, I can always just be chill around those type of customers. But anyways, man, I get there, park the car, turn it off. I'm like, I'm about to go in. I don't see anybody. I'm like, okay. So I turn around and she's right behind me. And I'm like, oh, like, did you call for a pickup? She's like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And just by looking at her, she seemed like a teacher or something, or like, just somebody that works like in the office or something. But yeah, so I get in the car, she gets in the car, and I'm like, like, or I think she says like, how's your day going and everything. I'm like, oh, it's good. What about you? And this and that. And bro, we just really, like, the whole car ride, we just have a whole conversation and everything. She was telling me how she's like a teacher and everything, elementary school teacher, and how she's having problems over there at work and the HR and the this and that. I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. Like, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, I really do listen, but sometimes there's always like that 10-second like mark or something where they're just like talking and I'm kind of just zoning off, like, at whatever else is going on around me. But then I'm still listening, but just like, it's just like in 5-10 seconds where I'm just like kind of like zoning out, especially like if it's just so many details, like, oh, this person, that person, this person in this place and that place, like, like, it's like, bro, it's just so much. And I'm like, but she was actually like really cool. I don't understand why my manager trainee said that. Like, she seemed like a, like, mean and everything. And I'm just like, oh, like, she seems cool and everything. And like, I didn't have a problem. I don't know. I personally didn't have a problem. And actually, like, we actually kind of like kicked it off. And even my manager trainee said that. He was like, hey, it seemed like you guys were kicking it off. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I got back, like, when we finally made it, we were parked, like, in the front, and like, we just had a conversation and everything. And it's like, it's so crazy, because I'm like, usually, like, when I pick up people, like, it's so crazy how, like, some people are older age or younger age. And I just, like, I don't know, it's like, we just have a conversation, like, I don't know, I just find it crazy. But from the looks of it, though, or the sound of it, it just really sounded like she was like the lonely type. You know how, because I realized this, it's like, for the people that don't talk a lot, or for the people that talk a lot, my bad, usually they don't really like socialize. You get what I'm saying? But with her, it just seemed like she was like lonely or something. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's why she like let a lot of things out. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I was actually gonna ask for her number because like she seemed cool and everything, but I was just like, nah, bro. Like I don't know. Like it's like I don't know because like elementary school teacher. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know. But she said that she taught like art and everything, and I'm like, oh, like that's cool. Whatever. Like I mentioned like Picasso and Da Vinci and all that. I'm like, I actually like it though. I actually like art. Like, I actually really like art, especially like older art, like 1700s, 1800s, like that type of art. I don't know. I really like that style. If I find examples, I'll like show it up and everything. But, yeah, like, or just old art. But anyways, so yeah, I mentioned that, and like I said, bro, I was actually gonna like ask for a number and everything. Like she actually looked like really cool. She seemed like really cool, but I'm like, man, I don't know, bro, because it's like this is the thing, bro. It's like every time I'm involved with a woman or something or a girl, whatever you want to call it, like I'm just like, dude, I don't know, like I don't really be having time, and it's like if they come with issues and everything, I'm just like, bro, like like it's just like it just seemed like she also had a lot going on, so I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. But yeah, man, I'm just like, dude. But yeah, my manager trainee, like I tell him everything. He's like, oh, what happened, this and that. And I just pretty much told him like what I told y'all. Not the complete, whole thing to him. I pretty much like summarized it and everything, but he still got the point. The point is, bro, like, first one, crazy. I don't know. Second one, some, what I'm saying? She was fine. 3, she wasn't bad, like she wasn't bad, she just seemed very mature and everything, But, yeah, man, I don't know. For a second, like, and then again, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm also like, y'all gotta understand, I'm under like, the job and everything, like I gotta be professional. So it's like for me to like ask for their number on the job, and then like if something happens or it gets cut off, like they'll know where I work at, and if they're actually the crazy type, then they'll show up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that's just a whole mess I don't even want to deal with, bro. So it's like if I were to meet a girl, I'm gonna meet her like outside of the job, unless it was genuine, like with this third woman and everything. But at the same time, like I said, like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yeah, like nah. And it's just like I don't know, bro. Like even if let's say I did get her number, like the third woman and everything, like I don't know, man. Like I said, like a teacher, she's just like so mature and everything. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just a chill guy, bro. A chill guy. Nah. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with all that. But that's pretty much it, y'all. What's it called? Yeah. Moral of the story is, just be cool. Just be cool with women, like, I don't know. Just be cool with women. And, like, I really don't recommend trying to, like, mess with someone on the job. Or, even though they might not work there, just try to talk to them. I don't really recommend that. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. But, yeah, man. But, yeah, for all my guys out there, don't even stress about women, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all, dude, there's so many, like, baddies out there. But then again, it's like, man, if you're looking for something serious, bro, then you know what it is, man. I don't even gotta explain it to y'all. You get what I'm saying? Like, looks ain't everything, but obviously you want to be attracted to someone you like. But yeah, man, just don't waste your time on women unless you see something serious with them. You get what I'm saying? And it's like that's not what I really see myself with these women, And it's like, why even try or put myself in a bad position or whatever, like, at the end of the day, man, like, I kind of, like, I realized a lot. And most of the time it's, like, lust and whatever. Hey, dog, shut up. Nah, sorry if y'all heard that. Nah, but like I said, man, like, most of the time it'd be, like, lust or, like, you just, like, you really don't see nothing serious, and it might spark up like a friends with benefit. It's just like, yeah, just I'm like so aware of things now, bro. But which I'm gonna talk about in the next video. I don't know if it'll be literally the next video, but there'll be a video soon where I'm gonna like talk to y'all about like a couple signs of like a good and bad woman and everything. But yeah, man. So like I said, don't waste your time if you don't see something serious with a woman or whatever. For all my guys out there, and same thing with y'all, girls or women that are listening to this. Don't waste your time on a man unless you see something serious with him. Cause 9 times out of 10, it's like if you want to talk to someone, most of the time it's just probably gonna end up as like a friends with benefits or something like that. But other than that, man, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So pretty much, bro. There's always something gonna go on in at work. I don't know. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. As always, thank y'all so much for your support. I love y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time you're watching this. It's been your boy, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.